Here's a glowworm larva survey with a difference. It's actually got some glowworm larvae in it. How do I know? Well, this video wasn't intended. I'd come up into Clipstone Old Quarter to video something else. On the way up, and then on the way back down through section D, I found 3 glowworm larvae. I also found 3 during a survey that I did yesterday evening. So the clips that you're going to see are a combination of glowworms from last night and some from today. You'll know the today ones because some idiot forgot to bring the ruler. That might be me. Well, we've got a nice glowworm larva here. Just over halfway in section D, and this one's unusually on the right hand side of the path as I'm walking up. I have photographed it. Oh, this is the cleaning action. From the end of the glowworm they produce like a brush, and they use that to clean the mouth parts. This one's just had a meal fairly recently. It's well fed, and that's why there's that faint line dorsally running along the back of this individual. And every so often, when they want to clean the mouth parts, they swing around like that, produce some brushes from the back end, and they clean the mouth parts. Didn't I tell you that there's more to these than you might think? We've clearly got a length, maybe that might be 21mm, but certainly 20. And you can see the head, how the head retracts back under that first segment, which acts like a protective hood. Years ago, we once found a very small, about 8 or 9mm glowworm larva glowing on just underneath the centre tree, really, just at the back of the centre tree. And in the hood of that individual, that first segment, there was a perfect V that had been taken out of it. We kept it in captivity for a while, but it ultimately died, and it probably died through its injuries. We were unsure as to what could have caused that injury, but it was a tiny V shape. It had just appeared to miss the head. I'll probably drop a photo in here. We called it Nick because it had got that bit nicked out of it. But as I say, Nick succumbed, and this one is working its way into the undergrowth on the side of the path. Well, I just found a second larva on this visit, right in the middle of the path on the smooth bit where all the mountain bikes go. Thankfully, I've not seen anybody up here, and the temperature's around about 8 or 9 centigrade. I don't think it's reached double figures today, and this is an earlier than normal survey. In fact, the time is approaching about 4 o'clock, if I remember right. It's 15:50. So larvae are certainly active from mid-afternoon at least. Time to make sure this one is safe. Got this larva, a large larva as well. In section D, we're looking at a good 22-23mm here. I just found this glowworm larva, and it's recently fed as well. It's quite thick as you look at it, and you may well get a hint of that very faint dorsal line running along the top of the segments. as it now makes a run for it. This one is 20 mil, and thankfully is moving off the path, which is what we want. But I will help it further off the path. It's still possible that someone could come by. You often get somebody coming through on a mountain bike, and we don't want anything to happen to this little chappess. This looks as though it could well be female. And you can see that unusual action glowworm larvae have in bringing the back end forward, and that's the fixture point on the ground, and the glowworm, or the front end of the glowworm, walks away from that. They have 3 pairs of legs in the front half of the body, and there are single spines that project outwards from each segment. I am of the thinking that those spines can be used to grip things with, those things being when riding on the back of snail shells. So this one has crossed the path and is heading into the long grass. I will move it further away from the edge of the path so it's safe. Oh, another glowworm larva. You may well be able to hear a sprinkler. That's what the noise is, sprinkler in the adjacent field. We really could do with some rain. But anyway, I'll get this larva measured. This one's recently well fed, look. Got that hint of a line dorsally across its length. We'll put it safely off the path as it trundles along. Well, survey complete. Unexpected survey and a surprising survey, finding the 3 glowworm larvae. It's especially worrying though that the glowworm larvae I'm finding are all in that 3rd sort of quarter as you go up section D at the top end. Only 2 or 3 from recollection have been found in sections A and B. I haven't had any in C this year at all. It's very worrying about the population here. Whether the population will be mirrored by the locations of the adults in a few weeks' time remains to be seen. But 6 larvae in the last 2 days. This is mid-afternoon now, it's gone 4 o'clock. Maybe it might be worth coming up later on. That's if I feel like it. If my little old legs can stand it. It might well be worth popping back up.